Hello and welcome to this video where we will create a packaging using UV. Using UV, it's very easy to create a package in Python. And this packaging is used for creating a machine learning application later on. This is just a skeleton in this video. I will create a skeleton and create all the different folders and show you how it works with importing different stuffs using when we have used packaging. And with UV, everything is really smooth and simple compared to the older way of doing it. We need to use setuptools and setuptools. This is not needed anymore here. Let's move on directly to Visual Studio Code. Let's start packaging. I'll increase this one. You can see this is an empty Visual Studio Code. Just to bring up the terminal here and let's start. We create it with UV init-package and then the name of the package basically. What should I call it? I can call it taxi-pred because I will use this this is actually for my students which are doing a full stack application using taxi data, and they will do prediction using some kind of regression, and also they will have a FastAPI layer in between. We will have backend and frontend, we'll have data, some explorations, and we will have everything packaged into this taxi-pred app. When I've done this, you see we get a init here, we get taxi-pred, we get source, and inside the source we have taxi-pred. And then it's inside here, we have this init.py. And basically from this taxi-pred, we'll build up our whole application. This is what we have. We have taxi-pred folder here, and inside there we have a source folder and we have a taxi-pred folder. Just look at this, 3 dots. And you can see this is the folder structure or the file structure. Taxi-pred, project toml, readme, source, taxi-pred, done the init, etc. What I want to do is basically, I want to move everything inside of taxi-pred out to my root folder because I don't want to have another taxi-pred and a source taxi-pred. I will move all this, Command X, and then Command V here, and then I will just remove this one. Now you can see we have here this source as the folder in the root, and inside there we have taxi-pred, and inside there we have init.py. Let us go in and start creating stuffs. I will go into cd source, and inside of source I will go into taxi-pred. Let me show you something first. When we have packaging, we can do some cool stuffs. We can do like this. I will start with make their backend, frontend, util, data. I'll create a few folders, and you can see I have gotten these folders here. I'll go into backend, and inside of backend, I will create touch API, data processing, .py. I create these two folders here, and then cd ... I'm outside. I will create in frontend. I will create, let's call it app.py. Yeah, app.py, that works. And I will have in utils, I will tap utils, and inside of utils, I will create a constants.py constants, and I will also utils /constant, helpers py, like this. Here you can see inside of utils, this is basically the structure that I want to create. Let me show you one thing. Constants, I want to have from pathlib import path, and then I will want to do path, then the file, parents of 0, I go into utils, parents of 1, I go into taxi-pred, parents of 1, and then /data. I want this to be called data, and with the capital letters, data path equals this one. And when I have this, basically I want to also put in, some data. I want to put in this data here, taxi trip pricing.csv, and I'll show you where I get this taxi prediction CSV. It's in Kaggle, basically. It's this one, taxi price regression. I download this data and then I just place it in here. That is the data I have downloaded and I put it in here. And I will have the CSV taxi. Let me see what it's called. I use the same here. Taxi underscore CSV underscore path. It's equal to data path concatenate with this taxi trip pricing.csv. And if you're not using packaging, you will realize that this is really hard to import from elsewhere. For example, I'm in data processing, and inside of data processing, I do want to import this taxi CSV path. To do that, for example, you may try something like this. From ... we go up a step into taxi pred, and then we go down a step into utils, and then constants import data path, for example, and I'll print data path to see. This is what you might try. I'll go into backend now, and I will do uv run data processing.py. And you can see there is an error. Import error attempted relative import failed. However, when I did UV run, it actually built this taxi pred package for us. That is quite cool, but this is not the way to do it. And you are not able to actually do this if you're not creating a package. You could modify Python path, but that is really bad. You could modify your you could do sys.path.add, and that is really bad as well. This is a good solution, but you need to use the correct way to find this package, this module. You do that by taking, this is the name, taxipred. You take taxipred.utils.constants import data path. If I do UV run now, and you can see it works. You can see the path is here, source taxipred data. Here I could take like taxi CSV path, and I will clear the terminal, UV run again, and voila, it's here. That is super great. Now when we have this one, we can basically import pandas as PD. Actually, I need to add pandas. UV add pandas. What else do I need? scikit-learn I will need. Actually, I won't in this video, but you may if you're watching this. FastAPI and UV corn, and maybe something else. I'm not sure. When I need something else, I will install it here. Let me see. I will import JSON as well. And I will create a class, taxi data, and this class def under init. And what will I put in this class? I will put self.df equals to pd.readCSV, taxi CSV path, and I will have def to JSON self. And what else do I want for that? I want to do json.load self.df.to JSON, and I want to have orient equals to records. So basically, I just turn this data frame into JSON data that we can send it through the API. pd.read CSV, that is correct. Import pandas as PD. Why are you complaining? It shouldn't be any issue. I'll just run this UV run data processing. I think it's no issues. Yeah, it's no issues. Let's go into API and create that one. From FastAPI import, actually I should change down here to I change to my taxi pred here, my virtual environment, so that I get better better IntelliSense since it knows that I have these packages installed. FastAPI from, let's see what it's called. I need the taxi data. In order to get the taxi data, I will go into taxipred, backend, and pick the data processing. Taxipred.backend.data processing import taxi data app equals to FastAPI, and then taxi data equals to taxi data, and then app get /taxi. This is my endpoint, and I will do async def read taxi underscore data return taxi data dot to JSON, like this. And now we should be able to spin up this API. UV run UV API app reload, like, and it spins up, or it runs my API, and you can see it here. I will make this command B, and then we can do /taxi. Let's see, taxi. Yeah, exactly. And here we get the data. Perfect. And that is really cool. The backend and the API works. Let's move on to the front end now, creating a simple app for predicting taxi prices. Basically, you should create a machine learning application where you have your model and you export it as joblib, and then you have this model and you will use it inside of the API. I have another video to show that. You should connect them together. And inside your API, you should serve the endpoints for predicting the taxi prices. And then it's time to consume the API using a front end. Since we have an API, it's decoupled, the backend and the front end. The front end just needs to call the API endpoint, and the API endpoint takes care of all the stuff in the backend. We have a full stack application. Let's start with import Streamlit as st, and then import pandas as pd. I want to do, then I need to have Streamlit. I will create another terminal, uv add Streamlit. Okay, good. And now I will have import httpx. Then I need to have httpx as well. httpx, good, uv add that one. And then we have data is httpx.gets. And here, let me just copy this. This is the endpoint, and we'll have df equals to pd.dataframe and the data.json. I get it as a data frame, and then def layout or main or whatever you want to call it. st.markdown taxi prediction or dashboard or whatever. And then st.dataframe and df, just to show you that if then the name equals to the guardrail main, and here we will run main. Great. Sorry for going fast, but this is quite fun and I want to make it. Let me see, packaging cd into source, taxi pred, and I want to go into frontend. And frontend here I will do uv run streamlit run app.py. Basically like that. The important part is that you have both the Streamlit running and you have your backend running. Now you see we have some data, and that is super cool. We have both the FastAPI that is serving the data, and we have a Streamlit frontend which is consuming it. That is quite cool. It's up to you to add the machine learning functionalities to this app. Very cool. Here you can see we have our, let me create a new terminal to show you. I will do 3 dots, and you can see this is the structure of our project, basically. We have PyProject we have readme.md, we have source, this is our code, and here you have source, and then taxipred, and inside here we have one done the init, and then we have backend data, frontend utils, and when we are importing stuffs, we do like this. We take taxipred, which is the package name, and the .utils, which is this folder, and .constants, which is the module. And inside this module, we import this variable. Very neat. This is quite similar to when you're installing other people's packages, and then you can import stuff. And when you have created your own package, you can also distribute it, but I won't show you how to do that now. Maybe I will have that for another video. In this video, you've learned how to do packaging using UV, and you can see that it's very useful tool for creating packaging. And if you've seen my previous video on how to do packaging using setup tools, then you will see that it's a little bit trickier, and using UV, it's really simple. After you've done that, you see that you are able to import stuffs from different folders without problems. You should definitely try to import stuffs without packaging and see how difficult it really is to appreciate when you have the packaging. I hope that you learned a lot in this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.